And I would like to pass the floor to Charis with his interesting few questions that he's got. But please make the ground for the Slido first. Charis, the floor is yours. We don't hear you.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Thomas, and I would also like to thank Delft and NTUA for giving me the time for this quick poll. My name is Charis Latinopoulos. I'm a data scientist with VLTN. VLTN is an SME operating in logistics and supply chain modeling, and the questions are used for a different project called Warrant. The what we need to do for the project is to build an adoption modeling for the 2035 and 2050 horizons for intelligent maritime technologies, but from specifically from the perspective of safe and dependable systems. These preliminary questions will help us to kick off the modeling work, but in the following months we will prepare a more comprehensive survey, and we would like to also share this with whoever of you who is willing to participate. But for now, you can use the QR code from your phone, or I don't know if Thomas, you can also share the link if people don't have their phones available in the chat. And when you're ready, I can start with the first question.
I think we are ready, yes.
Okay, perfect. I will leave some time in between the questions. The first one is, in your view, who has the strongest influence on adoption decisions of new intelligent maritime systems? Okay, perfect. I can see that regulators have quite a majority here. I'll, I'll wait a few more seconds and then I'll move to the next one. The second question is, what is currently the biggest barrier in order to invest in new intelligent maritime systems?
Just to note that there has been question to TU Delft in the chat, so you can have it go. You can go through it, Nikos and Vas.
Now, or shall we wait first to finish?
No. We will wait for Charis to carry on with the poll. Yes.
Great. I'm moving to the last one now. The third question, which is what hazards or risks concern you most in autonomous or highly digital systems? This looks like 50-50 between AI decision transparency and cyber attack. Perfect. Yeah, with that, I would like to conclude. I'm stopping the poll and giving the floor back to Vaso or Nikos.
In the meantime, Charis, thank you for that. This was very interesting, very relevant questions. Would you like to say a few words about the bigger interview that you're carrying on this?
Yes, I mean it's still early because the survey is not ready, but in the following months we will prepare a longer survey, and we would like to share it with different type of actors so that we have some variability in the perspectives. Like whoever in the webinar is interested, I think if you want to opt out, but otherwise I don't know, Thomas, if we can use the list to contact some of the people. Yes, and the data will be used, as I said at the beginning, for quantitative modeling of how the different actors make decisions that in the long term will affect the adoption rates of the technologies.
Thank you, Charis. We definitely will help you in carrying on with an interview, and after a quick view on this, we will pass it on to our members definitely, and to all those that are interested. Please let us know, as long as you're not yet a member of Alice, please let us know that you want to we want to carry on with this topic, and we will definitely let you know afterwards. But I have a gut feeling that if Nick is up, then Nick also wants to ask a question. But let's first direct to Konstantinos the question from the chat. Vaso, Nikos, you want to relate on that?
Yeah, maybe I can start and Vaso can complement what I say later on. So since Seamless deals with using autonomous ships in transport services, your work significantly contributes to the commercial uptake of autonomous vessel concepts. I will elaborate on the importance of your work in this respect. This was the question. So talking about the commercial uptake, what I would like to stress from my side is that an important aspect of what we're developing is this adaptability to different environments, and this is actually where the intelligent functions take place. So in essence, we are moving away from situations where you would develop a vessel to work in a specific area with specific regulations and specific constraints, and steadily moving further away to an operation between different areas. So we are kind of expanding the domain of operation of the autonomous vessels themselves. The second aspect I would like to stress are the fault-tolerant capabilities, which I believe they are really important, because what happens is that it may be that during the operation you have a sensor fault. So in this case, using, for example, the virtual sensor-assisted guidance that we presented, it can help in actually dealing with the fault while the operation continues. Okay, the sensor will be replaced eventually, it will go into maintenance. But we need to make sure that the vessel can carry on its operation in the allotted time with as much as a precision as possible. And I think that this is really important in what we're developing. I don't know, Vaso, do you want to add something else to these points?
Yes, first, of course, I agree with what you mentioned. On top of that, the methods that we are using with the utilization of mathematical models, but considering also uncertainty, the impact of uncertainty, the impact of the fault, so it's not deterministic. We enable the certification of these methods, because we are talking for the control, for the monitoring, we offer guarantees of operation. We can perform a rigorous theoretical analysis, which all this can help the safety assurance and the certification of the autonomous ship operation. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you so
Konstantinos,
much.
for the-
Konstantinos, are you happy with the answers?
Yes, very much so. Thank you. Thank you, Vaso and Nico.
Thank you. Nicholas, with the last question before Konstantinos takes over.
I have a few questions, if I may. First to Vaso. So I didn't follow the whole presentation. I joined a bit late, but I saw a lot of, let's say, formulas and mathematics and things. I don't have a clue what it means. So all this knowledge, or where does it flow into? Who is supposed to pick this up? Is this people like CFAR, ABB, people that build sensors? And then if these people pick it up, where does that, whatever they picked up and added to it, where is that going to lead to in terms of a product?
So yes, people from ABB who are working on, for example, control algorithms, on monitoring algorithms for diagnosis can use this, so they can develop these agents that I mentioned. What are these? They are a piece of code, which in combination with online data from the sensors. They have the ability to obtain a decision. Besides showing some values, they can provide a decision. The question is there a fault here? So people, at least CFAR, I know, because we are collaborating in the framework of these projects, but they have the personnel to develop and analyze and take advantage of these methods to ensure the safety of the unmanned operation, remotely controlled operation. And you mentioned something else also, or not? I'm not sure.
Yeah. So what would be, in which kind of end product your work would end up doing?
What do you mean?
Is it a component, a software or hardware component that would be built into a vessel?
Yes, you show many blocks probably in our presentation that were connected with arrows. So imagine that this block is modular. I can remove a block and I can put another block. So it depends on the functionality. For example, CFAR may say, I would like a collision avoidance algorithm. So we can take a piece of block.
I get it. So I see Suzanne there mentioning Formast, and I'm working on the Formast project, and I saw the same kind of formulas appearing there. So I think it would make sense to bring Formast people and Seamless people together to see if they more or less align. And probably Charis has a view on that too, which is a perfect bridge to my question to Charis. The survey you have in mind, would this be in the framework of Seamless or Warrant?
It will be in the framework of Warrants.
Okay. So not necessarily addressed to inland waterways, but more to maritime.
To maritime and specifically to digitalization and autonomous systems, and subsequently to dependability and safety.
I think it would be good to differentiate your survey a bit depending to the different stakeholders. A decision about going autonomous for an inland waterway vessel or the investment cost is a different ballgame than for a mega vessel transporting containers. Mr. Grimaldi will have a different view on investing than the skipper somewhere in Germany who owns 2 vessels that are already 30 years old. Depending on who you address your survey to, you will get different kind of answers. I think you have to keep that in mind. It's not a different kind of customers, different kind of attitude towards investment, and.
No, that's a very valid point. Yes, I think ideally that's why we want to cover a wide spectrum of actors.
It makes sense, but you have to build a few silos, otherwise you.
Yes, you're right.
You will get confused or confusing information.
Totally agree.
Just to yes, that's what Alice is for, to make such links. But just to complement Suzanne's questions, do you communicate with EMSA with your work, Vaso, Nikos?
Until now, we are not communicating with EMSA, at least let's say on the project Seamless, as part of the project Seamless. But yeah, I believe it's a good connection to make, and will also help us to connect with them.
For sure, we are using their analysis and reports in order to perform our research.
Thank you, Suzanne, for your question.